What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching a video from a channel called Cop Interactions, and we are watching these police who have pulled this guy over and are accusing him of absolutely nothing. So it's a false detainment, and we're going to check this out, guys. Let's switch it over, and you're going to see this guy go off. It's an absolutely amazing video. All right, guys, let's get into this.
The young lady said that you've been following her since yesterday.
So you believe everything everyone says to you?
I'm conducting an investigation.
Okay. See this camera here? Yes. That officer stood here and said he spoke to a woman that said I was harassing her and following her for days. You've got much better things to do to with me. Every single cop in this nation is a liar.
In this video, officers pulled over a man based on nothing but a complaint from a woman who claimed he was following her. Yet the moment they confronted him, they couldn't articulate a single crime. Instead of facts, they leaned on intimidation, demanding ID, insurance, and answers they were never legally entitled to. But what they didn't expect was that this wasn't just any driver. This man was a certified interrogator who knew every inch of the law better than the cops trying to corner him. Watch how these officers ended up exposed, embarrassed, and forced into a walk of shame the moment they realized they stopped the wrong guy.
Now we get to meet one another. How are you doing? What's going on with you following me? Are you an investigator of some sort?
Can I ask why you pulled me over, sir?
I pulled you over because the young ladies came over there and said you've been following her since she left the airport yesterday. So I want to know who you are.
Have I committed a crime?
No, but I'm conducting an investigation. Have you been following that young lady? I mean, if you're an investigator, investigate away. But if you're somebody harassing her or stalking her, that's against the law. Me pulling you over to find out who you are is me doing my job.
Not really.
You mind getting that light out of my eyes?
Sir, it's nighttime. I don't know you from Adam's house cat. I don't know if you have weapons in here.
You see both my hands right here.
Well, I don't know if you have weapons in here, man. So I'm going to keep my flashlight right here where it is. I don't have it in your face. That would be in your face. I have it down. I'm trying to show you that respect. I'm illuminating the vehicle for my safety.
It's always for their safety. Everything is about safety for police officers. It's always like that.
Now,
it's a lame excuse.
Every question you've asked me, and all I asked you was one simple question.
He's just ignoring him.
Am I free to go?
No, you are not. Not until I find out who you are. I'm conducting an investigation. Do you have your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance on you?
Have you pulled me for a traffic violation, sir?
No, sir. I've already explained that to you. Now, you can play the back and forth rigmarole all you want to. I've explained to you why I pulled you over.
Okay, and you didn't have PC. I'm not suspected of committing a crime.
The probable cause is that you've been following this young lady, and she...
Do you know that, sir? Did you see that? Did you see that, deputy?
You came back by. Why'd you come back by?
I don't have to answer questions.
Okay, you don't have to answer questions. Okay? You do have to identify yourself, sir.
Sir, if you suspect me of committing a crime or about to commit a crime, I have to identify myself.
Right.
You have no probable cause to pull me for a traffic violation.
They have to articulate it.
Because the young lady said that you've been following her since yesterday.
So you believe everything everyone says to you?
I'm conducting an investigation.
Okay. Will you conduct right away, sir? At this point in time, I elect to not say anything. I elect to speak to my, say anything without having my attorney present. That would be Eric Friday.
Call him. Call him. Tell him to come up here. We're at the 8100 block of Arlington Express.
Just so you're aware, you're being videotaped.
I do not care. Do you get my good side? My right side is usually my best side.
Yeah, there's no good side on the cop's face.
Well, you're one of those people.
Yeah, one of those people. Yeah, and you're one of those people, right? Gun and badge for an extra rice, right?
No, it doesn't grant me an extra rice.
Yeah.
But,
how about you do your job and honor your oath?
Telling me that somebody's been following her since yesterday? Yeah, I'm investigating.
Yeah, and you just take everything everyone comes up to you. Okay, I just said someone pulled a gun on me. You gonna go investigate that?
I sure would. Who pulled a gun on you?
Yeah.
Who pulled a gun on you?
His point is that anybody can call in and say anything they want. But that doesn't mean that the cops have reasonable suspicion to pull you over. They have to articulate the fact that you've committed a crime or you're in the process of committing a crime, and that's not the case here at all.
I
don't answer questions, Stephanie.
You don't answer questions. You just stalk young ladies. Just stand by them.
Your name and badge number, deputy? Your name and badge number, deputy? Well, the guy that pulled me's leaving.
Yeah.
The guy that pulled me over is leaving. Am I free to go, deputy? Am I free to go?
No, sir, not yet.
What am I being detained for, sir?
Hey, when I get around to get my car where it needs to be, I'll explain to you.
Why I'm being detained.
No, we want to, someone's saying that you're claiming you're stalking them. What is that, are you an investigator or anything?
Okay, let me make this clear, sir. I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm not giving you gentlemen a hard time.
Yeah.
Not yet.
So I'm going to roll this window up, okay?
Okay.
I'd like to know.
Someone's alleged.
Let me speak for a moment, sir. No disrespect.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would like for you to articulate what crime you suspect me of committing or what crime you suspect me of about to commit.
No, we just have a reasonable suspicion to figure out what's going on here.
No, sir. So you don't get to detain me to figure out if I've committed a crime, sir.
Right.
The law and the statute states, in order for you to detain me, you must have reasonable, articulable suspicion that either I have committed.
Yeah, we have probable cause.
What is your probable cause?
We got a complaint that we got that the red.
That's not probable cause, sir. What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Stalking.
And you suspect me of committing stalking?
That's why we want to know. Were you anywhere near this? Near this?
I don't answer questions.
Do you know who she is?
I do not answer
But she
questions.
said she has no idea.
If you're going to articulate that you suspect me of committing a crime and have reasonable suspicion of that,
If you don't agree with it, if you don't agree with our probable cause,
your name and
And this guy, these cops have no idea this guy's an interrogator. I think that's what they said he was. He's an interrogator. And these cops have no idea.
badge number, sir?
Sir, what's your name?
Your name and badge number, sir?
Well, you gonna remember?
But all of you are being recorded. I've got 4 cameras in this truck.
We got
You're required by policy to issue your name and badge number. I'm going to ask you what. I'm speaking to this gentleman right now. I'll get your name and badge number in a minute. Your name and badge number.
0051.
What's your name?
I just told you.
I didn't hear it because I'm sitting here speaking to
Well,
this
you're recording
gentleman.
it so you can pick it up later.
I didn't hear it. I'm asking you once again, so to extend some professional courtesy and treat me with the respect I deserve.
I did.
What is your name and badge number?
Well, here's
Hey,
the
let me,
thing,
you know,
sir. I
badge
gave you
number
mine.
70051.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Deputy. Was that so hard?
No.
Your name and badge
That's
number,
the second
sir.
time.
When I give you my name and badge number,
Can I have your name?
Name and badge number, sir.
Lou, hang on.
I'd like to have your name, sir.
See, the thing is, sir, the law states I don't have to give my name and information unless you suspect me of committing a crime.
I don't.
Then am I free to go? Because this
At
is
this
an
time.
illegal detainment.
At this time.
This is an illegal detainment.
Okay.
My attorney, Mr. Eric Friday, would love to bring up a civil lawsuit against you in the city for this illegal detainment.
Sir, we're not trying to upset you.
I'm not upset.
Okay, now that he mentioned his lawyer and who his lawyer is, this guy's going to try to play Mr. Nice Guy with him. The cop is. It's hilarious.
Had a radio call. Let me give you what
Go right
happened.
ahead, sir.
We got a radio call that a vehicle matching this description of your vehicle was harassing someone in a short sense. Okay. Don't know what's transpired. We don't know anything about it. Your car meets what we were told, and that's why we're questioning you.
Okay.
And that's very simple. All we need to do is just ask you your name and the car and where have you been.
May I ask how my name is going to establish whether I've harassed someone or not?
You asked for our name. It would be nice to have your name as well.
It would be, but see, I don't.
And you don't have to give it.
I appreciate
now,
you saying
because-
that, sir.
All right, you don't have to give it now, but we'd just like to know so we can, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Would that be
My
okay?
name is Mike, sir. You can address me as Mike.
Okay, that's fine, Mike. That's a great beginning.
All right.
And the reason why is because, like I said, your criminal matches description we were given.
I respect
doesn't
that.
mean
I respect
you're guilty.
that. I respect that. You're
doesn't
talking
mean
to an
you're
ex-law
guilty.
enforcement officer here, buddy.
All right, we're not saying you're guilty of anything. We didn't say that.
Then
We're
you
not
are illegally
intimating it.
detaining me. I asked the
sir.
last deputy that left what was his reasoning for stopping me. He didn't stop me for trafficking.
Did I just tell you
First of all,
now?
let me calm down. I
Did
shouldn't be yelling at you.
Thank you.
I shouldn't be
And
doing that.
I'm not yelling at you.
This
right?
deputy that stopped me, sir, did not articulate he was stopping me for a traffic violation. Then I asked him what his probable cause was, or what crime he suspected me of committing, or what reasonable crime, or reasonable suspicion.
The case is, as I stated, is that we had a description of a vehicle. Your vehicle matched that, and we're just here to determine, no, you're not the one, or yes, you are the one. Very
but see, the law protects me. I don't have to answer questions.
Yes, sir. But we're asking for your cooperation. And can we get that cooperation?
I'm cooperating. The fact that I extend my rights doesn't mean I'm not cooperating, sir. Would you agree with that, sir?
But I don't understand it. If you said you're an ex-law enforcement officer, and you understand that when somebody calls us and says, hey, this vehicle was following me, okay? And we stop you, and we ask you questions regarding you, either you did or you didn't.
Correct.
Wouldn't you think a citizen, if they weren't doing anything wrong, would say, no, I'm not doing
that, or whatever? Sir, as a law enforcement officer, I realize how LEOs twist people's words.
No, we're not.
Let me finish speaking, okay?
Yes, please do.
They twist people's words. Any attorney, and all you three gentlemen will know, you don't ever speak to the cops.
Right.
You don't ever talk to cops.
That's right.
Never. You never talk to cops unless you're legally obligated to. Nothing good can come from that. I'm very well of my rights, very well aware of my rights. Now, I understand you're doing no fault with that. You are doing your job.
Okay.
And the mere fact that I'm exercising my legal rights does not make me uncooperative. Okay? Now, the fact that someone called you and said they're harassing doesn't give you the general order just to stop people.
No, that wasn't the reason why. Because a person in a vehicle that matched your description was doing that. We didn't say you were doing it.
Okay.
And that's what we're coming down to.
But how do you define harassing? Someone just called and said they were harassing. Did you ask her what they did? Did you ask the person?
She said a red truck, pickup truck was following her since she came in town.
Is that a crime?
We haven't determined that. We just want to make sure.
Do you see where I'm going with this, sir? I mean, I understand. You guys are doing your job, but do you see how this goes? I'm aware of my rights. You do not have, or excuse me, you have the right to ask me whatever question you want.
You're really enjoying this.
I'm not enjoying anything. You know what I am enjoying? How you officers fail to realize that those badges and those guns don't give you the right to violate other people's rights. Sir, you are. I've articulated to you that you are illegally detaining me. And because you choose to abuse your authority and not recognize that what I'm saying is a fact, you are illegally violating my rights.
To question you, to find out if you are the one or not the one that was violating this other woman's rights.
But I've made it clear, sir, I'm not going to answer questions. I've made it clear I'm not. You don't get to. Yes, sir. The fact that I'm exercising my rights does not mean I'm not cooperating, sir.
Yes, it does.
It does not. It absolutely does not.
See, it's all about the pride. If a cop pulls you over for whatever reason, it may be a traffic violation or whatever it is, if you hurt that cop's pride, he's going to find something on you to take you to jail. It's just as simple as that. That's why I said I've said this many times in other videos. You have to be educated and you have to always be one step ahead of the police, because if you hurt their pride by exercising your rights, apparently exercising your rights hurts their pride in some way or another, then they're going to find some reason to try and take you to jail.
Now, if I was doing something against the law or resisting you in some manner...
We can't determine that.
But you don't get to question me so I can give you information so you can make a case or not a case. I'm not saying I am this person. I'm not saying I am not this person. But what you fail to realize is I do not have to speak to you, sir. And that does not give you the right to detain me until you get some information to charge me with a crime. You don't get to search and search until I say something or you twist something I say to use it against me. You gentlemen have a dangerous job. There is 19 unsolved murders in this city. Okay? You've got much better things to do to with me. Okay? I'm not a threat to anyone. What? Sir, there's 5 cops here. The gentleman that pulled me, and if he had any reasonable articulate suspicion, is no longer here. I'm assuming, I don't know where he is or where he's gone. You 3 gentlemen have no first-hand information. No first-hand information. This officer that pulled me over said he spoke with some individual that says, apparently I was doing something was classified as harassment.
Not what we said. We didn't say
You didn't say that. I said that officer.
That your vehicle was told.
Now, were you here?
To be.
See this camera here?
Yes.
That officer stood here and said he spoke to a woman that said I was harassing her and following her for days. I didn't say you three, the gentleman that was here a few moments ago, that has now left the scene. So once again, gentlemen, hold on. Let me calm down.
Go ahead.
Once again, gentlemen, if you have a reasonable articulate suspicion of me committing a crime or about to commit a crime, you have a right to detain me, ask me for my ID, which I will oblige you with, as I'm required by law. Short of that standard, you are illegally detaining me. I've asked to be free to go, and you're telling me until I give you some information, I'm not free to go. That is a violation of my rights, sir. Do you understand that?
So he's willing to give us your ID. That's all I need.
You know what, guys? I would love to give it to you because I used to be one of them. But because I'm aware of my rights and because of my life experiences with law enforcement, I choose to exercise my rights. Not to be difficult, sir. You guys have much more better things. See, that's just it, because people don't know their rights. And because LEOs, I don't know you three gentlemen personally. I quit a department because I ratted out the crook cops that worked with me. Okay? I'm sick of it. The corruption is everywhere. Every single cop in this nation is a...
See, that's a good cop right there. He actually quit the department because he was sick of the corruption, and he actually ratted out the bad cops.
Liar. All right? I used to be one of them.
And you're calling 3 of us liars.
Yes, sir. If you're going to stand here and tell me you've never falsified, twisted a report just to your benefit, or provided false information, or saw one of your fellow brothers in blue violate someone's rights or do something wrong, by the mere fact of you withholding that information and not going to your supervisor makes you a liar.
Yeah.
In your life, you've never, ever lied. You've never, ever lied in your entire life.
Well, that's something that you're talking about as a police officer or as a human being?
As a police officer, you've never lied in your life. Sir, you're allowed to lie in investigations. The Supreme Court has ruled you're allowed to lie. So your credibility just went out the window for me. I'm a certified interrogator, buddy.
What a lot of people don't realize, or a lot of you may know this, is that police officers are trained to lie, and it's ruled by the Supreme Court that they are allowed to lie.
Don't sit here and play this game with me.
Which is a scary thought.
Lost your credibility. Now, any respectable person would say, of course I've lied. I've lied in the line of duty. I've lied in my personal life. Yeah. I got more integrity in my finger, buddy, than you've got in your whole body.
Okay, sir. Back to my original question
Yes,
when I
sir.
first got here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you following somebody?
I don't answer questions, sir.
Okay.
Am I free to go?
Yes, you're free to go.
Thank you.
These officers tried every intimidation trick they had, but none of it worked because they ran into someone who knew the law better than they did. With no crime, no probable cause, and no authority to force ID, they were left standing there with nothing but frustration. In the end, all they could do was back off and let him go. That's the power of knowing your rights.
Right. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to show y'all that video. I thought it was pretty important for y'all to see that. Like I said, I'm doing these videos just to educate the public, just to let people know, if you're going to go out and do this auditing thing, if or not even that, if you're just like this guy, if you get pulled over by the police, it is very, very crucial and important that you know your rights so they cannot get over on you. I mean, they illegally detained this guy and was not going to let him go until he gave them some information like his name or his date of birth, but he stood his ground. And he knew his rights because obviously he's an interrogator, and he admitted that he used to be one of the cops that did lie, and that's why he quit the department, because he routed out the corrupt cops. He said he was sick of the corruption, which good on him for that, because that makes him an honest person, and it makes him a good police officer. With that being said, everyone, God bless you all. We'll have more of these videos coming up. Have an amazing day, and I will see you all in the next video.